What's up, guys? Welcome back to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Good thing I can look at the objective thing on the menu. That's one feature I really like about this game, is that if you come back and you've just like completely forgotten what you're gonna do, what you're supposed to do, which I'm sure most of us have, it'll give you the objective right there. I think they do that in Fire Emblem Awakening too. Well, I guess to be fair, most Fire Emblem games do that, and all of them do, because you're either in a battle or you're in the middle of like some kind of story progression of sorts. But I am happy to say that I am officially able to use my desktop functionally for these recordings. So I'm hoping that the next couple LPs will be on there, because I need to just take the time to transfer the games that I have on this laptop right now to the desktop so that I can use that and my my desktop mic for recording, since that thing's been laying dormant for a while. But I have been using it periodically. It was Sirius Black who slashed the fat lady's portrait. Wait, why did you guys just suddenly switch places and teleport? That doesn't make any sense. I wonder if Professor Lupin's even there. He hasn't looked well lately. The class doesn't seem to take a toll on its teachers. Oh, it does. I read doesn't. What's wrong with me? Alright, Hermione is my lead character, which I'm a fan of that, since she is the best. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through this part in this episode. There's honestly not too much left in the game. I could probably get this done in a few more episodes, maybe 2 or 3. Go in here. Well, let's see. There's quite a bit left still. There's a bit. I'd say we're about halfway through the game by this point. About halfway. Sorry we're late. Oh, Professor Snape. Hello, sir. This lesson began 10 minutes ago. Sit down. Okay. Professor Lupin says he's feeling too ill to teach today. I'd like you all to go to the library and research the subject of werewolves. Now run along. If the lesson started 10 minutes ago, you wouldn't be saying Professor Lupin is too ill to teach. You wouldn't just say that in the middle of your lesson, would you? You probably, like, a conventional teacher would be like, at the very beginning of the class, say, oh, I'm a substitute because, you know, the teacher's not feeling his or her best right now, and then they'll get on with the lesson. You don't just go talking about werewolves, or in my case, because this happens in chemistry class, actually, atoms, moles, and all that kind of thing. Reactions and solutions. Ugh. And then the teacher is just like, in the middle of everything, he's like, oh, by the way, your teacher's not here today. And that honestly does not make me a happy Dan. What can I do for you? We are wondering if you have a book on werewolves. I'm afraid that our only werewolf reference book had a tussle with the Monster Book of Monsters. As a result, there are pages everywhere. Not hard at all. Not hard at all. First off, I don't know exactly where each one is. Platinum demo. Oh yeah, my friend is currently Discord chatting me about Final Fantasy 15 because I don't have that game. Because I don't have a PS4. I have a PS3. And even then, I still need to work on Final Fantasy X HD, which I will soon get to, I promise. Hello, first enemy of this part.
Ooh, there's the Emerald Fire Crab. It's weird. The Fire Crabs are really close in levels, but their attack power is so different. Also, this is what Glacius does. Like, this is just Uno. Glacius Uno. Boom, 79. And that is, again, without the aid of the whole, like, increase your magic thingy. You don't need that here. Ooh, 80 damage. Hello, give me your items. Alright. Clabbert. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna use Infamous on this guy, because, you know, why not? I should probably do that. That'll make this LP a lot more interesting than it has been. Alright, what is this thing? Tree-dwelling creature that looks like a cross between a monkey and a frog. The pustule on its forehead turns scarlet when it senses danger. Oh, looks like we're dangerous because it's flashing scarlet. But to be fair, it attacked us, so it has no right. Get out of here. Really? You still have HP left? It's time to stop. Actually, Wingardium Leviosa. Oh my god. I love that so much. Alright, next thing up.
Well, that's it for this part. This little part here. Wow, 2 book pages. Here's another book page. No, we need... I called it Spungify for some reason. When I was first playing this game, I called it Spungify, and that's stupid. But as a kid, I was never good at any game, no matter what I played, even if it was Final Fantasy. And we all know how much better I am at Final Fantasy now, because, well, Final Fantasy IX. Glanmore Peaks. What is this guy? Screw it. We'll find out later. Honestly, this is one of my favorite levels in the game. I really like this library section.
Oh, more of these thingies here. As I said, leveling up is imperative in this game, because it can get hard later on. You don't need it. Okay, I shouldn't say it's imperative, because it's not. Leveling up is not imperative. I just think it's a pretty good idea, since the monsters in this game can be pretty dangerous if you don't have the high enough HP. Even if you have good equipment, you should have some high amount of HP to back that up. Now, as I've said before, Ron is not exactly in the best position because he has 0 defense, and I'm going to keep it that way for the rest of the game. And because he seems to be a pretty big target by most of the enemies. Something I should note is that the enemies can, like when you use the Wizard Cracker on them, they can drop really good pieces of armor.
Of course, not the Quidditch helmet. The Quidditch helmet sucks. Sadly, it's the only helmet I've got right now, so that'll work. My agility goes down, but that's okay. Is there anything down here? You know what? I'm gonna check over here. Is there anything down there? There is. Hello. Anti-paralysis potion. That's actually pretty important because I think the final boss can actually poison. I think the final boss can paralyze you. I think. I don't quite remember. I'm pretty sure he can. He, she. Now we're just trying to move these things. I don't know why. I guess it's just to indicate that you need to use the Flipendo spell on them is why they have that yellow swirl thingy. Kind of similar to the air emblem in Last Airbender, Avatar. Why am I forgetting that amazing television series? Books 1 through 4, they're all really, really good. Alright.
Oh, there's new enemies here. Well, swordsman and another salamander. Maybe the salamander will drop something good, because as I showed in the last one, the red salamanders anyways, can drop some pretty good items. The Amazonian salamander. Wow, even with some high defense, those things do a bit of damage. Well, let's take a look here. Level 16 Cavalier. Yeah, these guys still deal a pretty good amount of damage. There is one enemy that I really want to show you. They're pretty strong. In fact, I think they're the strongest armor-suited thing you can run into in the game. You can run into them right now. I think it's pretty cool. The fact that you can run into them right now, anyways. Wingardium Leviosa! I don't even know if that's how you do it. Yeah, because Ron's magic isn't very high, it doesn't do a lot. Paralysis, right there. Right there, you've seen it. First hand. The good thing is that normally after one turn, they'll be able to move again. Sadly, I won't be able to attack that damn salamander after, till one turn after. Wow, they have 80 HP. They have a lot of HP, those Amazonian salamanders. They have a lot of HP. Well, nothing Glacius can't handle. And once I finish this battle, I actually have to go check something out really quick, so once this is over, I'll be right back. First, we gotta see what items we got, though. Ooh, everyone leveled up, good. Alright, what is this here? Oh, just potions? Ew. I'll be right back.
Moving along. What's this thing here? Another one of these. Let's not deal with that right now. Monster Book of Monsters. This is the strongest one you will encounter. It's actually pretty strong, too. Like, I would not recommend fighting this thing at a low level. In fact, this thing is about level 25, so I'm actually about where you're supposed to be for this game. Well, where the game expects you to be, anyways. This is like if you're fighting every monster. Oh my god, look at that. 78 damage. Poor Ron. Poor Ronald Weasley. Of course you missed, Hermione. Darn you. I never thought I'd say that. Ever. Extra EXP. Fine, I'll do it. It's worth it, I think. By the way, this and Hermione's ability, they stack. So it's really good. Petrificus totalis. Blah. I think that's a pretty cool looking animation. As weird as this game is, again, I think EA did a pretty darn good job. Oh, 160. And they also, like, they have a pretty great functioning random number generator. I really like it. Like, crits aren't super ridiculous like they are in Fire Emblem Awakening. Literally, Fire Emblem Awakening is one of the weirdest games I've ever played when it comes to RNG. I can't tell you how many times I've died due to a 1% critical. And how many times I've won because of a 1% critical. Another crit from Hermione. This thing has like 500 hit points. What is this? I should be using Defendo. But, to be fair, the battle's already over, so what am I worried about? Alright. Watch how much experience this guy gives us. That's a lot. That's a lot of experience. And that's enough to level us up maybe twice or 3 times. That is the power. That is the power of the extra EXP abilities. Swedish short snout. Dragon hide gloves. Great. Why are the books put in chests? That doesn't make any sense. If they're all over the place, wouldn't they be like scattered and disorganized? Poison. No, I do not want to talk to you right now. Stop this. Alright. Boom. There's that. There's only one more left to do. And it's all the way up here. Now, this is the one that confuses me a little bit. I can't ever remember if it's on this level or the bottom level. It's the upper level. I just happened to get it right this time. Alright, this one's not bad. In fact, you don't have to fight anything. You just have to pass one of these tests. Hello, Mogwai. It's good to see you. I've got a lot of people talking to me right now. But that doesn't mean that I will focus on this game more, because I can talk to them later. Alright, that's all the pages. Excellent. And that's it. With that, this trial is over. And we're only 15 minutes into this. Along with some stuff being sped up. Look at this amount of experience, though. 50! That's the most experience you receive in the game from an event like this. Reparo! Why was there a werewolf howl right there? I do not understand. Maybe that was just for effect. Or, you know, actually, the thing with, like, Nicholas, in the very first Harry Potter movie, specifically, I remember, when he was supposed to be doing a book on Nicholas Fleming or something? Nicholas Flamel? Oh, I should have gone up a level. Oh, well. Fulbert the Fearful. I'm probably gonna go, get some collector's cards from Fred and George on the 7th level, but that'll happen once I finish this part. Or, once I finish this little section of the game here. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Nicholas Flamel, Harry goes into the restricted section, and he runs into this book, and it's like, it was super creepy. When I first laid eyes on that scene, when I was like maybe, Jesus, 7 years old? 6 years old? I was really young. It scared the crap out of me. It really freaked me out. Alright, how is it? How is our report? This is acceptable. Hermione, how did you write that up so quickly? Like I said, I read the book before. See you later. Okay, something's going on with her. Ever get the feeling there's something funny going on with her? More and more. Come on, let's go back to the common room. Not before buying some shit from Fred and George. Because, you know, their stuff is broken, and the fact that I just got some Swedish short snout, whatever, gloves, will increase my amount of money so that I can effectively buy other equipments. Unfortunately, I'll have to bring either Harry or Hermione to zero defense at one point, just to show you guys what the enemies in late game are capable of. Because, as you guys probably know by this point, Ron will not be with us, because it's only Harry and Hermione by that point. because if you've watched the movie or read the book, of course, you would understand that he is bedridden. Spoiler alert. Not that it is a spoiler alert anyways. Alright, that's all the money we've got. Now, I'm going to buy... Jesus, that's expensive AF. Okay. AF? Who the hell says that? Okay. The belt is great because not only does it increase defense, it actually increases your agility. It's great. Now I need the gloves. I need a pair of gloves. I need a hat. And I need the boots. The boots are probably the... In my opinion, they're the most annoying thing in the game to get. That's just my opinion, though. I'll have to... Actually, I can actually take this moment to show you guys how I grind. How I really, really grind for money in this game. So I'm going to meet you guys outside. If I can even do that by this point. There aren't any enemies outside right now. So maybe we have to trigger this in order to get that to happen. It's really weird. I don't understand how you can trigger enemy encounters to how you can trigger enemies. That's something I find interesting about this game, is that they really, really, like, they're limiting at what times enemies can come out and play. Something wrong? Hedwig dropped a parcel on top of that notice board, and we don't know how to get to it. Why don't you just use Wingardium Leviosa? Wingardium Leviosa. Hello? Whoa, it's a broomstick. I don't believe it. It's a firebolt racing broom. There's no card, though. I wonder who sent it. Wait till Malfoy sees you on this. He'll be sick as a pig. I can't believe this. Who? I know who it could have been. Lupin. I can't see Lupin affording something like this. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Maybe we should get Professor McGonagall to check it out. I'm sure it's alright, Hermione. I can't wait to show Hagrid. Let's go find him. Let's go, then. You aren't going to ride the firebolt to Hagrid's hut, are you? If it makes you feel better, I'll carry it. Now, at this point, I'm pretty sure we can trigger enemy encounters. I'm pretty sure. I wish there was a running anime. I wish there was a way you could run in this game. This is my main issue with this game, is that there is no way to get the pacing of walking fast enough. I guess I'm just used to fast-paced games like, you know, Final Fantasy. We're running. Okay, monsters have now been triggered because of that cutscene. I showed you the salamander and how you can get money from those things. However, there is an even more broken enemy. It's the strongest enemy you can encounter at this point, I think. Wait a minute. Oh my god, there's so many things I want to show you. Okay. I'm actually going to go up to the Transfiguration Room, because not only is there a card in there that I think I forgot, but there's an enemy in there that I want you guys to see, because it's actually kind of dangerous. Hopefully it'll happen, though. Yes, they are in here. Okay. This is not them. These things can be encountered in the library. They are Horklumps. They're just big, prickly mushrooms that really hurt. Come on, where is it? No, I don't need to run into these mushrooms. Oh my god, this again. I think it all has to do with agility, is how you're able to run away. Spiders. These things cause poison, like normal. Especially considering their coloring. Come on. Nope, these are spiders again. This is taking up time. Where are they? These snails can also be encountered in the library. There's only one enemy in here that can't be encountered anywhere else except for the final dungeon of the game. Wow, large orange snail. Wow, these guys have 100 HP. These guys are actually kind of strong. Alright. There has to be at least one in here. There has to be at least one. Yes, these things. Okay. Swordsmen. These are actually swordsmen. Everything else, like, the other guys were like cavaliers and stuff in armor. This is actually swordsman armor. And allow me to show you specifically why these things are so strong. Suit of armor possessed by a ghoul. That's what it says for all of them. That's par for the course. Alright, first, Wizard Cracker on the first one. Why are they so strong? They're level 37. and they have 180 HP. They don't deal a whole lot of damage, but they're pretty feisty, they are. I think Glacius does quite a bit of damage to them, actually. 77? Yeah, it deals just about as much as Incendio. But we haven't even gotten to the third Incendio spell, and the third Incendio spell is my favorite spell in the game. By far. Wingardium Leviosa, that biage. Just go ahead and end his life, end his suffering right now. 31? God, your magic is terrible. Maybe it has to do with the fact that you're not wearing any armor or something. But yeah, these guys are pretty interesting. Ooh, nice one. Good job, Hermione. And yeah, you also get a lot of HP for fighting them. Or HP, EXP. You get a lot of experience points for fighting them. Oh god, there was a lot of, oh my god, look at how many there actually were. I was just unlucky. Alright. Whoa, what was that? There was just a flash of light. And it like came from outside. And it was like a flashlight or something. It was super weird. I'll have to check that out later. But, regardless. Now, there's one more enemy that I need to show you guys before we actually continue in the story. And he is found over here, if I'm lucky enough to find the SOB. Oh, crap. Lucky? No, these are Hinky Punks. These things are super dangerous. Get away from them. Especially for Ron. These things are dangerous. Leave them alone.
Okay, I'll fight these things. I don't like that snail in the middle. I do not like that snail at all. That snail is an ass. Sadly. Oh, we can get the... Oh my god, we can actually get this. The Hogwarts and Instruction chest. We can get that on the 5th floor. I'll probably do that in the next episode or something. If I can remember to, anyway. Alright. There's the stack. Oh, crap. Poison. Poison sucks. Don't ever get hit by poison. Alright. Wizard Cracker on the first Bullfrog. As it showed, they're level 30. This thing is level 50, or level 25. It does 50 damage. It's super not good and dangerous. Glacius is super effective. Get that pun? It's very, very effective against the frogs. In fact, I think that's exactly what they're weak to. But, even if they take 86 damage, they are, you know, they still... They survive pretty easily. Oh my god, crits. See, that critical hit did 72. Imagine how much that would have done to Ron. In fact, we're probably going to see how much a critical hit does to Ron. I'm guessing. It can happen. Poor Hermione, they're just going after her like crazy. But I think, one thing I think I should do is just grind off screen on like weak enemies to make sure my levels don't go up too high, but just so I can level up my spells. Because leveling up spells is really good in this game. In fact, it's one of the most important things in this game, I think. 54, Jesus! That thing could have done a third of his health, right there. Alright. I think I just went about this wrong. Because what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to Wizard Cracker one enemy, and then you're supposed to kill the other one first. And then you're supposed to kill the one that got Wizard Crackered. The reason I say this is because, also this thing is super weak to Wingardium Leviosa. The reason why I say this is because you get multiple items. Holy crap, that's a lot. You get multiple items by doing it that way. Again, a lot of experience points by doing this.
Alright. Ooh, 2 Remember-Alls. That's exactly what I wanted. Remember-Alls. These are the ultimate accessories except for the Spellotape and the Golden Snitch. You can get them at the very beginning of the game if you are righteous enough to do it. It's super dangerous to do it this way, but you can do it. Didn't I get a belt or something? No, that was earlier. Don't worry, I will be getting Hermione her equipment later. And I'll be selling those Remember-Alls after this cutscene. Hello, Whomping Willow. Please don't kill me. Oh, hello. Alright, next we are going to go into the hut, because that's where we need to go. Hello, Hagrid. Hagrid, look at my new firebolt. You've heard. Hagrid, what is it? They're going to put poor Buckbeak on trial for attacking Malfoy. Listen, you can't give up. You just need a good defense. You can call us as witnesses. I'm sure I've read a book about a case of hippogriff baiting. We can look it up for you in the library. Come on, Hermione. No, I want a quick word with Professor McGonagall. Don't worry. We'll work on we'll work out a defense for Buckbeak. Let's go to the library, Ron. Oh my god. And I will meet you guys there because it's a super long walk. That would have been a random encounter there if it wasn't a cutscene. We're looking for a book on wizard law, Madam Prince. Very well. The legal section is on the south side of the library. Look at how many books there are. That's great. Oh boy. A level up. Oh yeah, that was for Harry. Let's try and find it. It's over here somewhere. I can't find anything on hippogriffs. There's certainly a lot of obscure titles here. Look, this must be the book Hermione mentioned. It's got a section dealing with the Committee of the Disposal of Dangerous Creatures. Let's have a look. It doesn't look good. We can't tell Hagrid that. Let's find Hermione. Maybe she'll be able to make sense of all of this. You can just pass through by, going out this way because Hermione is on the other side of the floor. I really like the floor music in this game. I don't like the Great Hall music. I don't like it at all. Did you find out anything? Nothing very positive, I'm afraid. Oh, poor Hagrid and poor Buckbeak. Let's go back to the common room. We should be on our way to the Christmas feast in the Great Hall. Absolutely, I'm starving. I'll see you there. I have some important business to do. All right. Man, she's been really distant lately. What's going on with her? I hope there are crackers at the Christmas feast. Crackers? What are you talking about, crackers? Oh yeah, the things that Ron has, those weirder crackers. Why am I going up to the 7th floor, you ask? It's so I can show you how much those damn Remember-Alls sell for. They are the greatest item for selling, ever. I only have one to sell. Or, I have two, actually. Probably. No, I've only got one. So yeah, the headband sells for $320. This thing sells for $770. You can buy Hungarian Horntail equipment with that stuff. Alright. Hats. I'm going to buy this. Boots. I am not going to buy any of these yet because I'm going to sell a potion. I'm going to sell a couple potions to deal with that problem. Boots. Boom, right here. And there you have it. I believe Harry is now fully decked in his armor. He now has the boots, and he now has the hat. He is... Oh, wait, he doesn't have the gloves. Damn. Well, I can fix that. The gloves are not very expensive. And again, you get a lot of money for doing all this kind of thing. I don't have a lot of potions left, though, which is sad. Alright, gloves. $5.50. And... I'll buy the rest of the frogs, too. I only have $2 now, but... Now Harry is fully decked. He has 71 defense, 50 agility, and 40 magic defense. That's the most he can get. That's the most he can get. This is his best equipment setup. And I believe this is all fixed. It stays that way. Kind of like Final Fantasy IX, actually. However, I'm not going to show off the 5th floor thing until Hermione's back in our party, because I want her to level up as well. Because what you get for doing the Quidditch thing, or rather for having the key, every card in the slot, per se for this, I need to get Merlin and Bauman right. But, for this one, you get level up plus 2. You get 2 level ups for each person in your party. And here we are. We entered from the back for some reason. Hello, McGonagall. What's going on with you? Miss Granger has informed me that you have been sent a broomstick, Mr. Potter. Why were you carrying it with you? May I see it? There was no note at all? No. I see. Well, I'm afraid I'll have to take this, Potter. What? Why? It'll need to be checked for jinxes. It shouldn't take more than a few weeks. You'll need to have it. We will have it back if we are sure it is jinx-free. I shall keep you informed. I don't believe it. There's nothing wrong with it. Hermione, what did you go running to go McGonagall for? Because I thought, and Professor McGonagall agrees with me, that the broom was probably sent to Harry by Sirius Black. But why would you think this? Why would you think this? I don't understand. Merry Christmas, sit down, and now, crackers, or to be precise, Wizard Cracker Poppet, a new game I just invented. That voice was terrible. I need to have more variety in my voice. This game sucks. I hate it. Okay, that's not entirely true. This game is pretty luck-based, honestly. There's some luck-based elements in it, but there's also a tiny tad bit of skill. There's a tad of skill involved. I'm gonna do oh, crap. I already screwed it up. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Because if I do this... Yeah, okay. This'll work out. See, I'm actually trying this time, so something's actually going to happen. Alright. Thing is, you want to get combos and chains and all that kind of thing. Ooh. This is gonna work. I'm gonna win this one. Because if I do... oh, no, I'm not gonna win this one. It's only barely. I'm gonna have... yeah, I'm gonna have one cracker left over, and that's the one green one right there. You traitor! Oh, well. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was. Wizard Cracker Poppet has now been added to the menu. Let's go to the common room and try to make our minds off the losing of the firebolt. Or not. Hello, Lupin. I was wondering, Harry, if you'd like to begin the anti-dimension lessons I promised you. Of course, Professor. Very well, then. Meet me in my office around the 3rd floor. And for some reason, we can't start walking immediately as he walks off because he has to get completely off screen for the game to actually register. Hello. We don't speak to Gryffindors. Oh, shut up. I don't speak to Gryffindors. Blah, blah, blah. Shove off, Potter. Wow, you guys are rude. Anyone got any tooth flossing string mints for after the Christmas feast? Christmas or Halloween? I don't know which feast I like the best. I would prefer Christmas, honestly. Girl, I love the Christmas feast. See, she's a happy-go-lucky Slytherin, and then everyone else is a dick. Literally, I don't understand. I do not understand it at all. At this point, Harry could grind by himself. He could, but I'm not going to do that. I want to be as balanced as possible. I don't want to overpower myself too much. This minigame is basically exactly the Boggart. Except it's in reverse. It's in reverse. They come towards you, and you have to throw them back with the spells. But if you miss 3 spells in a row, you lose a life. And if they touch you, you lose a life. That's how it goes. Excellent, excellent, Harry. That was definitely a start. Really? I let them touch me once. Thank you very much. Professor Lupin, if you knew my dad, you must have known Sirius Black as well. I thought I did, Harry. You'd better get off to your common room. It's getting late. Bye, Professor. I thought I did? What do you mean by that, sir? I do not understand. God, I really want to level up my spells. But I think that's something I'm going to do off-screen. I'm going to level up my spells off-screen. Along with maybe record some frickin' Kirby Superstar. Because I have to do that. It's just that this game is actually a lot shorter than that one. And the only reason this game is shorter than Kirby Superstar is because of the Great Cave Offensive. That's it. The Great Cave Offensive is extremely long. It's ridiculously long. But it's filled with amazing references that I absolutely love. But the Old Tower is the place that is really difficult. Well, here it is. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the firebolt at all. How did this take a few weeks? I was just at the lessons. I can have it back, seriously? Seriously, and Potter, do try to win, won't you? Oh, yikes. The door just closed on me. It was ghostly. Seen Ron around? No, I haven't. Look! No. Long ginger cat hairs. Let's go to the Quidditch pitch. The walk in the fresh air will clear our heads. You haven't heard the last of this, Hermione. Oh, I guess, it's Crookshanks and Scabbers are gone. Okay, this pisses me off a lot. If you had the time to make a crappy Hippogriff game, why couldn't you take the time to make a Quidditch game? Oh my god, why? That would have been so much fun. Yes, we won. Good on you, Harry. I've never seen Professor McGonagall so angry. Malfoy's definitely in for it. See? Include this as part of the plot. Someone who hasn't read the book or seen the movie is not going to understand what they mean here. Well done, Harry. 10 galleons to me. Must find Penelope. Excuse me. You are fantastic, Harry. You gave Malfoy one heck of a fright. I know that you all want to celebrate, but I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day. Off to your dormitories, please. And that's where I'm going to end this episode. Let's see. There's only... Yeah, we're closing in on the last couple dungeons of the game. On the last bit of the game here. No! Sir? Ron, what's going on? Black, Sirius Black with a knife. What? Here, just now. Slash the curtains, woke me up. We'd better get to Professor McGonagall. Don't go without me. Why? You're not important in the plot, Neville. Sorry. You are important later on in Book 7, but you're not important here. Actually, you're pretty important to the plot of the 4th book. Jesus. I'm delighted that Gryffindor won the match, but this is getting ridiculous. Ron had a nightmare, Professor. It wasn't a nightmare. Sirius Black was standing over me holding a knife. Professor McGonagall, Sir Cadogan has just informed me that he let a man into Gryffindor Tower. But the password? Apparently this man already had them. He read them off a piece of paper. Which abysmally foolish person wrote down the password and left it lying around? I see. From tonight, Sir Cadogan is sacked. And the fat lady will return. Security will be increased. Everyone please be more careful. Now back to bed. And for some reason, Neville's not being punished at all. But that's okay. Because Neville is Neville. And what more do you need? Alright, and thus begins the last bit of the game. I'm exhausted, but I can't sleep. There's too much going on in my head. I know the feel. It's a lovely night. There's Crookshanks, but what's that walking alongside him? Ooh, it's the Grim. It's a black dog. And then there's the sun. I believe this is the first time we can actually see the dormitories in the morning. For some reason, it showed the sun rising, and yet it's still night out. It's a note from Hagrid. Dear Harry, we lost the trial. Buckbeak's execution date to be fixed. Hagrid. Oh no, they can't do this. Buckbeak isn't dangerous. I have to find Ron and Hermione. It was Malfoy's fault. He's just being a piece of poop. That's all he's being. Nyah. Hagrid sent me a note. They're going to execute Buckbeak. No, they can't do that. We have to go and see Hagrid after dinner and give him support. Let's go. Why? That doesn't make any sense. After dinner, why wouldn't you be at the Great Hall or outside? That would have been a better place to start us off. But I'm going to end this episode once I get outside, cause it's only a bit of a walk, a bit. And you can still run into enemies, but I'm gonna do more money grinding off screen, and I'm also going to level up my spells off screen because, well, you've seen every single spell by this point, every single one of them. So once I go outside, I'm gonna end the episode, and then I will go off screen and grind like nobody's business, at least for spells. Not for levels. This is for spells specifically. And then we will continue on with the plot right after that. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.